30 seconds to go, and we're on number 3, y'all. This is the final of these races because I did not finish in time enough to do the 4th one. This was wild today. And as I explained on other races, I will do this again this weekend coming up, but I won't go past C. There's no sense in doing it. There's no sense in testing myself past that because I'm not ready. So some things you're ready for, some things you're not. I sped this one up because this was mostly a me race, but it was a bigger climb, and we're off. And as you see, I double timed it so we can speed it up a little bit. But this race was actually pretty good until I realized it was a monster climb on both ends. I really like it. I'm thinking about trying to find this race again and run it again because I love the experience of this race. It was one of them races where you ride and you just feel good about it, and this was one of those things. I'm looking at the race and I'm feeling, like I said, I'm feeling good about where my position is at in here, and I'm riding with the group. And I knew it was bad because when Class C guys in the front was like, oh, this is going to be a body-busting race, they wasn't lying. This was one of them climbs. But how do I say this? I've been riding Zwift now for roughly a year. I really didn't get into it until last February. That's when I got the bike that I got riding now and the pedals and stuff. February or March, I think that's when I got those. And I decided once I got to level 20, my wife kept messaging me and said, you need to race. And I was like, I'll race when I get to level 20. And I went to get to level 20, which was one of the best things I ever done. And I got to level 20 and I'm racing now. And when I first started, y'all would see these hills kill me. Because for one thing I did dodge a lot of was hills. But as I started doing a lot more training regimens and things like that, I got better at these hills. So I'm getting left on this thing. Don't get me wrong. There's no joking about this. I sped it up because most of this race is just me by myself. But as you can see, what used to cause me so much pain and so much harm, it's not doing that anymore. And I don't even have to keep up a crazy number of wattage to do it. Now, I don't go as fast because I'm not, but it doesn't hurt me as much anymore. My legs are getting to the point where they can ride these things. The big concern now is the weight. Getting the weight down and getting to a level where I can ride with everyone. That's my goal now, getting the weight off. I should be doing a lot more of these coming up. Now, like I said, this month is going to be the only month where I do this. I may do it off and on here and there where I do Class C races just to go back and evaluate my progress. But it has to be the right ones too, because these hill climbs are not going to show anything. The hill climbs with this would have been rough for me in the Class Z climb category. I might have did a lot better, placed way much higher, a lot higher, but I would have still been feeling this a lot. So as we ride these rides, I'm riding with everybody and we're doing good. And, I mean, I'm riding by myself. I ain't gonna say I'm riding with here. I'm riding by myself, but I'm doing good. But I have a couple of people around me, and that gave me a challenge to keep up with them or get in front of them. It's about 72 of us in this thing, and I'm sitting at about 66, 67. I'm at the back of the pack. There's no doubt about that. There's no way of looking around there trying to make it feel better or go, no, it's what it is. It's, how do I say it? It's not a bad thing. If you're riding and you're learning how to ride or you're getting better, I'm doing this so that people who are heavier in riding, they get discouraged because they fall back or they get left behind, or it could easily get to the point where you tell yourself you don't want to do this. The one thing about weight loss is that for lighter guys who are lighter, who have never been really obese like I am, let's be honest about it, obese like I am, there's a thing about when you start trying and you don't see no progress, you get kind of sad about it, man. You get to this point where you don't want to keep losing because you don't see anything. And it would get to that point with me a lot where I would lose weight, but I wouldn't see the progress. I wouldn't see it per se. And on the scale becomes your enemy. The scale becomes the guy who's fighting against you, you feel like. So for those moments, I want to encourage people, hey, if you watch the first videos of me riding these hills, there are videos of me riding this exact hill. And I was in pain, but I would not stop. So I want people to understand that, yes, I'm a bigger guy, yes, it's hard, but Man, don't give up on yourself. And we come over this hill, and I'm gonna tell you what, I got excited. I was so happy. I did this hill, maybe I can catch up. I saw the anvil block, maybe I can catch up with everybody else. And I'm getting, woo, I'm there. And then I go, did somebody just pass me? And I see some come on. I'm like, they going the wrong way. I'm literally thinking in my head, these can't be the riders coming back up the hill. These can't be the riders coming up the hill. I'm literally thinking to myself, no, please, let this thing just let other riders show up, because I've had races where, in the past, where I'll be on a strip and the other riders from a different, just riding on the street would be, I'm like, okay, maybe that's just other riders riding, we just gonna keep going downhill. It's not that far left in this race. We go around there, okay, we're gonna turn right here. Okay, hold on. We're gonna turn right here. We're gonna turn right here, I'm getting ready, and oh no, we're going back up the hill. Oh my God, you should see my heart just go, bam, it fell out my chest. I see what they meant. This was a monster race. I really, to be honest with you, I really hate that I didn't get to do this race again in Category D, because that would have been, because I would have had people around me motivating me. I watched Category D, and the thing that I saw that most of my races, outside of the second one, I didn't get to see the third, the fourth one, because like I say, because of this, even though you see the time up there, I'm actually gonna finish this thing with like a minute left, I think. And I just thought it was gonna let me get in the next race. It would not let me in. It would not let me in. It wanted to send me to, if you see, I'm gonna let it play for a moment. It's gonna wanna send me to the Zwift Chat Insiders, but I was registered for the next race. I really was. I don't know what happened, but it just wouldn't let me go, and it just shot me on past to the next race. Maybe because it felt like I didn't have enough time to cool down. But if you look at my heart rate, I really wasn't that far up. I was doing enough to keep my heart rate down, preparing myself for the next race, but I was trying to go fast enough so I can get up the hill and finish this thing out. Now, I slow it down when I get down to the last 1,000 meters, as you can see. And I'm thinking to myself, you know, look at it. You can see, I've done races where I finished that far up with a minute left, and it still let me go to the next one. And I found out like we got 3 minutes to go. So I'm riding this thing up this hill, and I'm just going, okay, cool, let me finish this thing out. I increase the pedals so I can get this thing done. And I'm thinking I'm going to the next race. That's really what I'm thinking in my head. And it would not let, I don't know, man. I felt really bad about that, but hey, look, things happen, and next week I'll do this over and we'll try this again. As I come up to the end, I want to thank all of y'all for following me. Thank y'all for watching the videos. Thank y'all for cheering me on. Thank y'all for helping me get to 100 views. I want to get the subscriber numbers up to that now. Like, subscribe, and follow me. Have a great day, but ride on.